a mixed skill tree, you should change it immediately. Because in entry point, if you try to make your character good at everything, it's going to be mediocre at everything. Your best bet is to have separate loud characters and stealth characters. If you're asking me, the best stealth character is the infiltrator and the best loud character is the juggernaut. Mistake 2. Overusing Aegis armor. Aegis armor is really good in most of the missions on Legend and Elite, but in most missions when you're doing it on Rookie and Professional, which new players usually do, you really don't need Aegis armor because Aegis armor is really expensive. You can't drop it, and it makes you walk hella slow. So if Aegis armor, if you challenge yourself to not use Aegis armor and use lower armor in harder missions, it really makes you a better entry point player. Playing on public lobby. Well, this may vary from each one of you. Playing on public lobby, you have to admit, it's kind of hard. It's hard to find a good lobby and people who know what they're doing, and most of the lobbies people don't communicate properly and they always mess up. So it's better to play entry point with friends, and it's a hell of fun to play with them because you both, and in public lobby, if somebody fails, they are never going to confess who failed. And if you want to play entry point and learn from your mistakes, you need to know where you fail, where the hard point is. Point 4. Having full lobbies. Having full lobbies might be a good thing if you're running loud, but if you're doing stealth, there is more of a chance of you guys messing up than passing, because the more people you have at stealth, the more of a chance you have of messing up. In my last point, I mentioned how public lobbies were bad, and they're even worse for stealth because public lobbies might be good for loud missions, but they're completely bad for stealth because lack of communication is a very bad thing in stealth. You need to communicate, plan your moves to take out the target and complete the objective. Point 5. Doing loud missions solo. Now, doing loud missions is a fun thing to do when you are doing a lot of stealth, and it's a good change in pace. But when you're doing loud and harder missions like the black site stealth or the black dust stealth, you really need to have a good team, and then you can complete it, because doing that with your friends is way more fun than doing it solo. My next mistake that a lot of beginners make is to not lower someone. Not lowering someone is a big mistake that a lot of players make, and lowering really helps in missions such as the Financer, where you want to lure Ryan Ross into a safe place and then take him out.
Stay behind
Because
me.
in that way,
We'll
it
lock
really
it down.
helps that nobody will suspect you. The best strategy to lure someone with is to drop
I'll
an
take
item
that.
or shoot on the ground, that their bar will immediately raise up to 2 bars, which will then they will start following you, and then you could just head in the safe spot and take them out.
Pick a site and
The
plant the
next
bomb.
big mistake that beginners make is to only doing loud missions. Well, doing loud missions is a good thing. It is also important to do stealth, because in most of the missions, doing loud will not help you, and especially when you're running it on Legend or on Elite. You really want to practice stealth because it all makes you a better player if you do stealth. A lot of beginners make the mistake of underestimating cameras. Cameras are really important part of stealth, and you need to take care of them before you take someone out. Cameras can mess you up badly. The next mistake that a lot of new players make is facing a camera directly. You should never face a camera directly. Instead, walk backwards to it. In that way, it won't detect you, and you can complete the mission much faster. Tip Mistake 10. Not to practice. Not practicing in any game is a bad idea, and not practicing is you need to work out your way and how you get to the next phase. not practicing is can never work in your favor. Two very good guys, I will link their channel below, are White GX, Roblox, and Unofficial. They make great guides how to complete each and every mission. Go watch them, subscribe to them, subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.